Hi, good afternoon. Thank you so much for joining us for our fourth edition, I believe, of the EA Tuesday Eat Lives. I am Nikki Wilcox. I'm the Communications Director here at the Cedar Rapids Metro Economic Alliance. And I have Jesse Thoming with me, who's the Downtown Director of Cedar Rapids. So thank you, Jesse, so much for joining me.
Thank you, Nikki. Good morning, everybody.
Hey, and I just, wanted to talk to you about this awesome program that's going on right now called Race for the Space. I know we've had applications live since the beginning of, or the end of April, and applications end on Thursday. So hopefully our viewers have seen the Race for the Space promotions floating around. But I just wanted to talk with you and, ask you, what is Race for the Space for those that haven't heard of it? And why did you want to bring it here in Cedar Rapids?
Okay, well, thanks, Nikki, for putting this together. Race for the Space is a business competition designed to help a startup, a new business, or even a secondary location get posted up downtown in this different kind of time that we're living in, where, there's still so many uncertain variables on the other side of the pandemic. And we're dealing with stuff like hyperinflation, supply chain issues. So anytime there's uncertainty for a business, that is probably their most difficult, challenging variable to overcome. So Race for the Space is trying to do two things. It's trying to help alleviate a lot of that uncertainty by shining a big bright light on a new business or a secondary location, and then conversely helping downtown fill some vacant spaces that we had even previous to the pandemic, but most especially on the other side of what we've all lived through for the past 2 years and change.
Perfect. I know you mentioned that, one of the goals is to fill some of the vacant buildings that you have in downtown Cedar Rapids. Do you have any other goals that you want Race for the Space to help with?
Yeah, so the big driver, the main impetus behind this program was to not only help a business achieve long-term success in downtown Cedar Rapids, but also to be that kind of exciting new experience, whatever that might look like, to drive feet in the street for downtown too. So we're really hoping to achieve kind of a win-win scenario with what I mentioned at the jump as to why we wanted to do this, but hopefully that business will also help the district, help other businesses that are down here, and really move the dial in a big time positive direction in terms of just vibrancy and attractiveness.
So when you say business, what businesses are you looking for?
Well, we were originally looking for an experiential retailer. Everybody, I think, is keenly aware that whole game has changed in the last decade or more in terms of Amazon and Google and being able to get anything you want at the click of a button and then have it dropped off to your front door 24 hours later. But people still like to have that experience when they go out and when they shop. But we didn't want to limit it this year. We wanted to cast as wide a net as possible, because we think, or we're very confident at least, that a corollary effect to what we lived through in 2020 and 2021, you had millions of people had more time than they really ever had in the workday. And, we think that there's going to be a big surge in entrepreneurship and startups because people had time to reimagine their careers and think through what they wanted to do with their lives and their jobs and their career that align more closely with their values and their passions than just kind of going through the rat race. I mean, it's really been a shakeup, and we're only now kind of getting on the other side of it. So, long-winded answer to your question, Nikki, we wanted to cast a big wide net to see who's out there and who would be interested in a program like this, and maybe a business that wouldn't even consider downtown Cedar Rapids for X number of reasons, but might because of this. And we do have multiple locations that we hope that folks don't think, oh, it just has to be an experiential retailer. It just has to be a unique culinary experience. Absolutely not. We encourage anybody with that entrepreneurial mindset to apply who's strongly considering this, because again, a lot of the benefits of the program should alleviate a lot of the uncertain variables for a new business owner.
Perfect. I know you mentioned that there are, numerous or about 4 or 5 office spaces available, and those can all be found on the website, which is www.raceforthespacecr.org. as well as the application, and applications close Thursday at midnight. So Jesse, can you also tell everyone that once applications close, what does the timeline look like for picking the winner and then getting?
Right. So everybody's very aware that summertime is the biggest time of the year for travel, for family vacations and the like. So we didn't want to rush this part of the process because it's crucial. Once all the applications come in, we are going to take the month of July to work with one of our volunteer innovation councils to determine the final four, and then have an event in, I think it's in mid-August. We don't have that date locked down concretely yet, but it's going to be in that mid-August timeframe, where with those top four just kind of go at it in a Shark Tank style event. We'll make the announcement shortly thereafter and work with that business and their team to, like I said, the big goal, the mission of the program is to help a new business or a secondary location achieve long-term success in downtown Cedar Rapids.
Perfect. Well, I know you are, and I'm really excited for this program and can't wait to see applications come in. We've already had almost nearly a dozen come in, if not more. They keep coming in every day, which is awesome. So looking forward to Thursday at midnight, waking up Friday morning to see those business owners that really want to thrive here in downtown Cedar Rapids. So Jesse, thank you so much for bringing this program to Cedar Rapids. And I'm looking forward to seeing what comes in August.
Thanks so much, Nikki.
All right. Thank you, everyone, for joining us.